Ooh, off the downslope. Watch this one run. It was tidy. And we're about 135 to the pin. Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. And the putt drops, and you'll finish your round off with a par. And as this one winds down, that's 13 under for you. And that's gonna do it for us here today. Thank you so much for the round of golf. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hi there, glad to have you aboard. Par 4, first hole as we start our day today. Let's nestle this first drive up there in the fairway and we'll be on our way. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. All right, hitting into an elevated green. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us. This one's going pretty hard left to right. All right, here's what you got left for par. And you're at even par. You got a par 3 for the second hole. Oh, missed the green on that one. Okay, second shot here on the second. Six feet to the cup. And you're at even par currently. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Setting up here in the deep stuff. A little wayward on that approach. Okay, third shot. All right, drop this on in and save your par. You are currently sitting right at even par. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one. Yes, that's a good swing. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Could use a bit of a kick to the right. And this putt would take you down to 1 under. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. Well, that putt's just going to fly right by the hole, I guess. Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. Okay, even par at the moment. And the 5th hole, we have a par 5. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Great use of this downslope towards the green here. Well, that's just fine golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. Okay, here's a 5-footer. Nice job. That's the eagle. Alrighty, down to 2 under par after that. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. Well, you can't hit them all. Good luck here. This is for par. And currently sitting at 2 under par. All right, 7th hole now, and it's a par 4. Nice swing. Sounded great. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. For the birdie. All right, let's move on to the next. You brought things down to 3 under after that one. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a downslope in the landing area. Well, that's unlucky. You didn't deserve that. Second shot here on hole number 8. Here comes a 4-footer. Nice putt. I like the way this is shaping up. That's your second in a row of birdies. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one. Heads up. Wind's going right to left on this one. Nice, pure swing. Great stuff. Okay, we're on the green. All right, good luck with this 15-footer. This one's going to the left. Oh man, hopefully the comeback isn't too bad for you. 3 feet to go. Okay, let's head to the next. And right now you are at 4 under par for the day. And now we head to the 10th, and we have a par 4 to deal with. Yeah, you'll take that. Okay, about 175 yards to go here. Oh, how dialed are you today? Look at that one. All right, let's head to the next. That's going to bring things down to 5 under par. Wind blowing left to right on this one. Great drive. That was some power. Okay, avoiding the danger, and you're safe in the fairway. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Oh, look at this thing. It's still on the line. Oh, this could go. Oh my goodness, it doesn't go. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Oh, wonderfully struck. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here. Oh, if we can get a kick left, it'd be nice. And chalk up another green in regulation. You could get down to 7 under par if this goes in. I think this one starts straight-ish and then goes a bit to the right. So far, so good. Okay, next hole is the 13th, and this one's a par 3. You made good contact. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. And here's our second shot on the 13th. And there's a fancy little chip shot, nicely done in there for the bird. And you're 8 under par currently. And here we go on hole number 14. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. That's a safe shot. Okay, sink this and you're down to 9 under par. This one's going hard to the right. Looking good so far. Liking how it's turning out. Oh my, it doesn't go down. All right, a little tap putt here. All right, let's take a look at the standings. Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. Wind is blowing left to right. Ooh, screaming off the club face. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. Really well judged approach there. 10 under if you can sink this. I think it starts off straight enough, then turns a bit to the right. Oh, almost. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. And that drops in for birdie number 7 today. And your score is currently 9 under par. And this one is a par 4 here on the 16th. Oh my, absolute power on that drive. And here's our second shot on the 16th. And this one from 22 feet. We got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. Ooh, careful there. You come in there like Seabiscuit. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. Okay, the hole is 17. The par is 3. Let's have a good tee shot. Just dandy. Nice shot. Here we go. Birdie putt. Birdies everywhere. 8th birdie of the day for you. Great work. Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under. And let's bring this thing home now on the 18th tee. Oh yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. Good job. And this one's about 180 yards out. You could go to 12 under with this putt. I think this one will go left to right. And you will end your round with an eagle. Fantastic putt. And as this one winds to a close, 12 under par for you. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for playing, and we will see you soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. And today we start off with a par 4. Let's do this. It is time to drop this in the fairway. All right, let's make the most of this. Good luck. I'm having that. And this is about 170 yards to the pin. Now, this one's not quite going to get there, I don't think. All right, let's piece out of this sand. Okay, we're out of the sand and into the shorter stuff. Good job. It's setting up for your fourth stroke here. Oh, pretty good with the chipper there. And you're currently sitting at 11 under. All right, let's go. Par 3, second hole. You can do this. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. All right, 20 feet to go. This one's breaking left to right. Oh, this one's looking okay. Ooh, still looking good. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. And after that one, you're sitting at 11 under. Okay, par 4 here on this third hole. Ooh, look at this, catching the downslope. This could run out. Good shot. Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin. Oh, almost went down. 8 feet to the cup. Good job. Scores coming down to even par. We're teeing up on the fourth hole now. That'll work. All right, we've got an elevated green. Might need some more club. Okay, that almost went down. All right, drop this one in, this one for birdie. And after that hole, you sit at 13 under par. And we got a par 5 here on the fifth hole. Let's have a good tee shot. I think she's coming in for a landing on the fairway. Yeah, we'll have that. See how you do with this 13-foot putt. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, that shot was a beauty. And after that hole, you'll go down to 2 under. Now for the par 4 6th. Got some good contact on that one. All right, this shot's around 165 yards from the pin. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. Oh no, brutal. Okay, moving on. And 14 under is your score. And teeing up now on the 7th. You managed to get a good swing on that. And this one's about 125 yards out. Well, you tried, you just didn't quite hit this green. This one's your 3rd. Oh, this has my attention. Still has a chance. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. 15 under par is your score. Okay, here we go. 8th hole, par 5. Let's do it. Oh, tee shot's looking good. Oh, look at this. This could go. All right, here we go for the birdie. Good work. 5th birdie today. Let's have another one. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par. Great swing. Oh, a little bit firm there. Oh, wait a minute, though. Look at this. Great work out there on the course today. Birdie number 6. And after that hole, you stand at 17 under par. And the back 9 begins with a par 4. Well, that won't do, will it? Well, better luck next time. And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? Okay, 5 under par after that one. And a heads up, getting windy. Oh my, that was a vulgar display of power on that drive. Okay, second shot on the 11th. And this one's just about 6 feet. Great work out there. Great work. Birdie number 7 in the hole. And wow, after that hole, sitting at 18 under par. Here we go now on the 12th. Oh man, you got a hold of that one. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. And that one rolls just barely into the second cut. And here's your par putt. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. 5-foot putt coming up. And that will leave you at 5 under after that one. Wind is blowing left to right on this one.
Oh, you almost got that.
This putt is for birdie. This starts off pretty straight and then goes a bit to the left. And that's great. That drop shot on the last is kind of a race now with this birdie here on this one. Here we go. Now, the 14th hole. This one's a par 4. Well, that's too bad. Heading for the bunker, I think. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. All right, this is your 4th shot. Great chip shot there, pure. That's pure. And after that hole, you've gone up to 5 under. Okay, stepping on to the par 5, 15th now. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. All right, click off the golf shoes. We're out of the sand and into the fairway. Good stuff. And 4 feet to go. 18 under for the moment. All right, let's get it going. 16th hole, par 4. You know what to do. And let's get out of this beach here. And we are out of there. Let's putt. Ooh. And for the par. And the putt drops and we're moving on. Okay, after that hole, it's sitting there at 18 under par. We got a headwind to deal with on this hole. Maybe this one will kick to the left. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? This one's 7 feet away. Best of luck here on the final hole of this one. Setting up with a sandy old lie. Yeah, that's unlucky. And I hate these lies. The ball's above your feet and can get a little tricky. And from the rough, not sure you caught enough of the ball here. And to save par. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hello there and welcome to this event. And we have a par 4 first hole to start out with today. Cork that first drive into the fairway and we'll take it from there. And here we go, off the first tee and looking forward to a fantastic round of golf. Let's do some fun. Okay, about 170 yards to the pin.
Okay, here we go. Long putt ahead of you, but I've got faith.
It's definitely, yeah, I stopped counting around 45 feet or so. Good luck here. We've got 15 feet. Oh! All right, for the bogey. And just one stroke over par at the moment. Heads up on this one. It's getting a bit windy out there.
And I think this is from, I don't know, this isn't even from downtown. This is more like from the edge of town. From the edge of town.
Let's see if you can get this to go. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And here we have a 16-foot putt. Oh, that'll work for your par. Nicely done. Currently 18 under par.
Okay, we got a par 4 here on the third hole.
Yeah, this is deep, deep into this rough. This is like a hack and hope situation. And the approach heading to the left. And here you go, birdie putt coming up here. This one's like a double breaker. It goes right and then left. See what you can do. Oh, that flew right by. This one's 8 feet. Oh, that one zipped right by, didn't it? Here we go for the bogey. And right now you are 2 over par. All right, best of luck. Have a nice drive here on this fourth hole. We have a par 4. Beautiful swing. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Setting up here now for our third shot. A bit too much power into that putt. Okay, 2 over par at the moment. Got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. That's, yeah, be nice to have that one back. Here's our second shot on this fifth hole. 15 feet to the cup from here.
It was going pretty hard to the left. Oh, unfortunate. And you've got this left over for par.
Just a little too much power. Currently sitting at 3 over par.
All right, par 4, 6th hole.
All right, let's get out of this sand. And we're going right of the pin.
Okay, much safer place to play from here. Out of the sand into the fairway.